Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tyler, and welcome back to Scorpio Oxman channel. Now, I absolutely wanted to mention this, that today is a very rare alignment in the astrology system, something that I've noticed, and it appears that it's something very rare. So, as I would call it, and this is just what I would mention it. Today, on which is Sunday, October the 20th, 2024, today is what I call the All Serpent Day in astrology. The forecast is all the sign of the snake, which is pretty amazing. In the Vietnamese astrology, in the Mayan astrology, and also in Asterian astrology. Okay. That's pretty amazing. So that's a triple right there. And so basically, and I'm going to show you the evidence and proof of this as well. So today, we'll start with the Chinese astrology or Vietnamese astrology, as it's called. Today is day of the fire snake in Chinese astrology. Okay. And that's only in Chinese astrology. And then you have the Mayan astrology. Today is day of the serpent in the Mayan astrology. Okay. Now, if that weren't enough, it's actually quite often, I think, that I've seen on the same day that the day of the snake in the Chinese and the day of the serpent in the Mayan coincided. Okay. However, today the moon, so in Asterian astrology, also the regarding the 27 nakshatras that circulate the zodiac in outer space. Uh, so in Asterian astrology, which is the Greek version of that system, the moon is in the nakshatra Rohini. Okay. Now, the animal that represents Rohini, take a guess. It's a python or a serpent or a serpent. So that's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. So you have not one, not two, but three. And so, which is pretty amazing. So that's why I am calling this the All Serpent Day in astrology, which is a pretty unique alignment, I would say. And that's, yeah, pretty remarkable. And I'm going to show you the proof of that as well. And what I have here up on the site that this website that I found is on the Titanoboa, a giant prehistoric snake that that the scientists and archaeologists called Titanoboa. And I think it lived in South America in back in the millions of years ago in the day of the dinosaurs. And so, yeah, I thought this was quite interesting. Yeah, and I'm very fascinated by reptilian reptilian creatures, and I've always been into yeah, reptiles especially, and anything with scales, of course. And I've always been in love with really. Yeah, and so this is definitely something that stood out with me, me being into astrology as well. It's definitely something that stood out. And I don't think to see this alignment is I think is going to be quite rare. I don't know if would, it definitely doesn't occur once a year, that's for sure, or even once every few years, for this alignment to be. Of course, as I mentioned, Day of Snake in the Chinese, Day of Serpent in the Mayan, and the moon being in a nakshatra where the animal representative of the nakshatra is a serpent. So, and that's quite a reptilian serpentine day, of course. So those born on this day, they're going to have a lot of I know that the sign of the snake in the Chinese and also the Mayan astrology systems very powerful people in that they really know how to achieve their goals. So that's pretty amazing. Yeah. And also people who have a moon in Rohini as well, the Nakshatra Rohini, which by the way, the Rohini Nakshatra is the number 4 nakshatra in the nakshatra system, as just a reminder for you. So, and yeah, so basically among the nakshatras, the number four the number 4 and the number 5 nakshatras, they are represented by serpents. Okay, the animal representatives of them. That's Rohini and Mrigashira. Mrigashira is number 5. That's also represented by the serpent, the female serpent. And Rohini is represented by the male serpent. So that's how it goes. So yeah, that's pretty amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the proof of this, and I'll go ahead and leave a link below for um, this page here on Titanoboa. Now, I have something special that I'm going to eventually tell you about after this. Okay. Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah, we're going to get to that eventually. Regarding, I have a story to tell you at the end or after I show you the proof here. So yeah, so we'll just go to mastering the zodiac first. So mastering the zodiac, because I'm going to show you the proof that today the moon is in the sign of Rohini, which is represented by a serpent. So chart, two-sided chart calculator. So I'm even going to mention it here in Rohini, Pasiphae. Yeah, Pasiphae is the Greek name. So in the Asterian astrology system, which is the Greek version of the 27 nakshatra system that circulate the zodiac, Rohini is called Pasiphae. Pasiphae is the Greek name, and that is mentioned in Jade Sol Luna's book, mentioned by Jade Sol Luna, and in his book, Asterian Astrology, the Law System of Alexander the Great, Volume 1. Yeah. So Asterian Astrology, the Law System of Alexander the Great, Volume 1. Okay, so today is October 20th. Now, I'm gonna go by the time right now. It's just past 8 at night. Yeah, just past 8 at night. I'm gonna put down, yeah, it's actually 8:29 p.m. at my time. And I'm Toronto time, local, the Toronto, Canada. And so I'm going to show you that the moon, as we know now, the moon is in Taurus in the sidereal system. And of course, the true sidereal system, which is this system right here. So as you can see, the moon, uh, yeah, so there it is there, the date that I put in. And so as you can see, the moon is in Taurus. Now, I'm going to tell you now that that spot right there is that is Rohini, okay? Because you could tell by the calculation, Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, and then Rohini, and then it goes to Rohini, which is right here. And then Mrigashira is the begins basically begins in Taurus and then goes into Gemini. And so as you can see, that location is Rohini, where the moon is. Okay. So, so yeah, now I'm actually going to see if I can. All right. Yeah. So I've shown you the proof that the moon is in Rohini. And so now we'll just go to Master Psi Love Match. I'm going to show you the proof that today is day of the fire snake in Chinese astrology, also known as Vietnamese astrology. Okay, so here it is. Now we're going to go to, oh, it doesn't go to, this one goes to 2024, I believe. Doesn't. Yeah, I think we meant to go to this love match calculator. Oh, it's the same one that okay, here it is right here. So, yeah, here it is here. Yep, perfect. Oh, yeah, so 2024, October 20th. And you're going to see the proof, the evidence right here. Okay, so there it is there. So today's October 20th, 2024. As you can see, we're on day of the fire snake. So there you go. Yeah, so day of the snake. So that's day of the snake. Yeah, so that shows you the proof right there for that. And I'm going to show you the proof for in the Mayan zodiac. We're going to go to the one with the Mayan zodiac. It's called, oh yeah, I know the name of it. It's called 13moon.com, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, is the one that shows the calculator there. Galactic decoder. Here it is here. Yep. So here it is. So in the Mayan, oh, it's got the date up already. So here it is, October 20th, 2024. So it's got the date there already. So I'm going to click on this and it's going to show you that today is day of the serpent. There it is there. So check that out. The tri today in the Mayan astrology or Mayan calendar, day of the red serpent. So isn't that something? Yeah, and there it is there. So day of the serpent. And the serpent, by the way, that is the fifth sign. There's in the Mayan astrology, there is 20, not 12, but 20 signs of the Mayan zodiac. And the serpent is number five. Okay. The fifth, I'm just mentioning in general that the serpent is the number five sign in the Mayan zodiac. So there you have it. So there you go. So it's an all serpent day today, not one, not two, but three. So the moon in Rohini, and Rohini is a serpent, and day of the fire snake in the Vietnamese astrology or Chinese astrology, and day of the serpent in the Mayan astrology. So that's pretty amazing. So in honor, I wanted to mention in honor, so in honor of the of today, the All Serpent Day, I'm gonna leave a YouTube video for you to watch, which I'm gonna put below in the information below the video for you guys to check out. And so the name of the YouTube channel is called, so basically it's called Wartime Stories. So the name of the YouTube channel, it's a very fascinating channel that in recent days, I've come across it, or in recent months. And it's a really moving channel to listen to. And it's called Wartime Stories. So definitely subscribe to them. wartime stories, and it basically tells true stories of soldiers during their service. So military soldiers who were serving in their military service, it's true stories that are like really freaky that they tell about stuff that they encountered. And you really got to check this YouTube channel out. It's wow. It makes you say wow for sure. And so there was this one episode where it talked about this American soldier, and I'm just going to put it in here again. There was an American soldier. I'm just going to go back to, I already had it up here. And yeah, here it is here. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to go to the website here it is here. The story of Robert, who was an American, first name Robert, and he was an American Army vet. And so here's the website here that tells about it. And then there's the YouTube video that I'm going to post for you to watch about. So it's the story. So the story goes in 1986. That's almost 40 years ago. In 1986, this soldier, American soldier, he was doing his service on duty in Honduras, the country Honduras, which is in Central America. And he tells his story about him encountering somewhere along the way during his service duty. He was in the jungle with other soldiers, and he came across and encountered a colossal prehistoric looking serpentine like monster, like a monster snake. And he describes in detail of what happened and everything. And he also tells the story about that apparently the other soldiers knew about this creature that lived locally, but they didn't want him saying anything about it, they knew that he had witnessed it, that he had witnessed the creature, but they wanted him to keep it hush hush. They didn't want him spreading his knowledge about anything, and they wanted him to believe that he didn't see anything. And it's a very uh it'll definitely make your hair stick up, that's for sure, or give you goosebumps as well. So yeah, definitely check that out, and I'm gonna leave the link below for it, for the video, and I think that website as well. So okay, guys. So again, I appreciate all your support. And yeah, I definitely wanted to mention that today. It's something that definitely stood out to me. So as I'm calling it, the All Serpent Day in astrology. So yeah, pretty fascinating. So okay, guys, thanks again. And until next time, and keep firing your questions at me. Keep sending your questions at me at scorpiooxman@gmail.com. That's scorpiooxman@gmail.com. I answer your questions for free. So thanks again, guys. Until next time. By the way, I wanted to mention too that uh, this it is the Halloween season now too. So I thought that, this the creature of the snake is definitely Halloweenish for sure. No question, since we're in the Halloween season. And happy Halloween season to all of you out there as well. So, and I hope it's definitely going to be an enjoyable season of it coming up, or a Halloween time coming up for the kids and that as well. So yeah, that's another reason why I thought this was definitely an appropriate topic to bring up today as well. So Okay, guys, thanks again. Until next time, all the best. God bless. Take care.